South Africa had approximately 21 universities after the universities were restructured and rationalized in the late 1990s. So between 1999 and 2004, universities were merged with each other selectively. So I think of institutions in the Transkei, former Transkei homeland as it was called, or Bantustan, were merged with universities that were formerly white institutions. And so there was this period of fairly radical transformation of higher education institutions with mixed successes over the 20-year period. So this chapter, focusing on higher education, looks at how the sector has changed. What impact have those mergers or demergers or college closures had on the education system? The system has been geared to massification. So after 1994, the government was really concerned to push for widened access for South Africans to higher education. It instituted a National Financial Student Assistance Scheme. It instituted a range of special bursaries for thousands of new teachers coming into universities. And these two initiatives were meant to really enable people en masse to gain a better education with a view to enabling the country to become more globally competitive. That was the aspiration. What this chapter examines is the kind of fractures in that aspiration in terms of where the vision was pitched and in terms of what actually happened. And what actually happened was that access was massified, but the capacity of institutions to deal with more numbers of students were not equally expanded. And so the system itself, if I could summarize what's happened to the system itself, has been characterized as very expensive and sluggish. Many students enter it, they take too long to finish their degrees, there's too high a dropout rate. And unsurprisingly, those kinds of fractures are associated with the race demographics. So whilst black students now make up the majority of students in higher education, they're also the largest group to drop out of the system. And these questions and these issues are explored in more depth in this chapter, just to understand, if you like, the long-lived legacy of apartheid in the sector.